Yes, I think so. That you can't take these things without facing the facts of the historical crisis, our legacy, our bad behavior, so forth. And that when you face that, then you have to have recourse to some kind of stewardship. I don't know people who are seriously into psychedelics who don't want to change things. I don't know of anybody who says, I take psychedelics and I'm perfectly contented with the world the way it is. Then I wanted to say something else about ritual, and here again I take a controversial position, and it never would have occurred to me to take this position except that the mushroom told me this. This is straight from the shoulder. Said, ritual is a substitute for understanding. Its exact words. And I said, I don't get it. Said, if you understand, you have no need of ritual. Ritual is like a mnemonic device for touching something deeper, which is in danger of being lost. So I recalled a situation where I was in the Amazon and we were collecting ayahuasca plants, myself and a young botanist who was Peruvian but very westernized. And we chopped through the ayahuasca bush, and we hadn't talked for a long time. And then as we were chopping it up and putting it into the bags to carry it out of the forest, he said to me, don't you think that we should have done a ritual and blown tobacco smoke over it and asked the plant permission to cut it, none of which we had done. But as we had cut the plant, this had all been going through my mind, and I felt that the moment was so intense that ritual would have been a trivializing of it. And so then I realized that what ritual is for is to ignite attention. That's all. And you must have attention. And Ralph was very good to bring up intentionality, which is a state of attention to what you're doing. And when you incinerate a bud of cannabis or cut an ayahuasca plant or gather mushrooms, it's not necessary to perform a ritual, but it's an abomination to have an empty head at that moment. I mean, you must feel what you're doing. You must be aware that a gift is coming to you, that a life is being sacrificed so that you can deepen your experience. So I don't know if this goes to your question. Ultimately, the give-take question, I think, can be dissolved in that it really is an in-out question. What do I take? What do I give? The planet is a gene swarm, and there is only one destiny for life on this planet. It is the destiny of all of it. And when we take these plants, we are synergized to higher states of intellectual activity. This creates redistributions in the patterns of propagation and growth of the plants. We are inside some kind of huge natural control mechanism. We cannot fail to be in Tao, but we can fail to recognize that we're in Tao. And so it's always a task of bringing back attention and reclaiming a feeling of authenticity in the moment.
I guess I would